Hey guys, life has been really tough lately. With school, with work, new things are occurring in my life, and it takes some getting used to. As adults already know, and us young adults think that we've got it all figured out. Life just likes to slap us in the face with how lost we really are and how much we really don't know. Um, and life has just really been reminding me how weak I am and all my limitations I have and just how easily our lives can end. And a person who is always in their head, within 5 minutes of just a single thought, even if it wasn't a really bad thought, I can somehow manage to get myself in a little state of depression. I don't know. It's just I've always done it for some reason, and I've reached out to people and asked them, hey, can you help me? And I was open with them, and with that honesty, they told me their thoughts, and then we prayed, and for me just having them hear me out and having them talk to me was the most important thing that really helped me because it showed me that how much they cared. And a good quote I've heard was when we want to talk to other people about Christ and just our spiritual life, it's nobody cares how much you know until they see how much you care. And with all the people in my life, I'm just so blessed to have those people who love me so much. And I hope that you have people in your life who will take the time just to listen and just to pray with you. um but with these thoughts, that life reminds me of my weakness and my limitations. When I started thinking about it, lately, after I had to talk to someone about it, my thought process kind of changed a little, because in my state of mind when I start thinking about these things, normally I stay there, but through that whole darkness and through the whole just being tired, um God really spoke, and he's just like, you see your weakness, you see how limited you are as a human being, but if you look at me, I have no limitations. What you're not capable of, I am. And where you're weak, I'm stronger. And it was just amazing, and I felt so much peace when God actually, I feel like he really spoke to me through that dark time in my life recently. And it was just amazing, for him to reassure me of, yes, you're human, yes, your life can end very easily, yes, there's a lot of things you can't do, but if you remain in me, I will do everything, and then a Bible verse that's been really big on my heart has been Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in everything you do, and He will show you which path to take. And just the beginning line is just trust in the Lord with all your heart. Um, you know, to a lot of us, what we know kind of sets limitations, but when we trust in the Lord with all our hearts, there are no limitations for him. And so for us, what is impossible for him, it's not even an issue. And that's given me so much just strength and really rest, if anything, rest in my mind, rest in my heart, about giving God my complete trust that he's going to come through, because I'm 19 years old, and my life could have gone, sorry, a different way than they came out. And the reason why I'm where I'm at now is because despite me fighting God, in the end I kind of just went with him, which I should have done in the beginning, and he hasn't failed me. In 10 years, in 11 years, he hasn't failed me. So why am I gonna start freaking out? Why am I gonna start being scared now? Not now that I'm 19, he hasn't failed me so far, and he's not gonna fail me. And that's where I find my strength, and that's where I find my rest. And hopefully, any of you who are struggling and are tired and just beaten down by life, I hope this you find encouragement in this, and knowing that yes, we are limited, yes, we are human, and yes, we can we can die very young, very easily. But with God, none of that matters. You guys have a nice day, and God bless.
Your eyes are on the storm, you wonder if I love you still. But if your eyes are on the cross, you know I always have and I always will. And not a tear is wasted, in time you'll understand. I'm painting beauty with the ashes. Your light